Chen and the others arrived at a dark house. A man was tied to a chair, breathing heavily. Wu Chen smiled and said to Ah Huang, "Little sister, you did as I asked, right?" "Of course, and when it comes to design, I'm not inferior to anyone." "Don't worry." Wu Chen held a syringe filled with a green liquid. Okay. He then injected it into Xu Zhenyuan's neck. "Su Zhenyuan, the matter with Boss Su isn't over yet, and you're playing tricks again. It seems that without giving you and Lei Yu behind you a little threat, you really want to rebel. You like to poison people, then I'll let you taste the feeling of being poisoned too." Su Zhenyuan screamed and broke out in a cold sweat as the drug spread through his body. Wu Chen looked at his phone and said, "Feels like you're about to die, doesn't it? But I can't let you die so easily. Open your mouth and take the antidote." Su Zhenyuan gasped in fear. What kind of poison is this? You don't need to worry about that. Remember, from now on, without my medicine every half-month, you'll live a life worse than death, just like now. Remember, don't cause trouble for Qinjiang again, understand?" Ah Huang lightly slapped Wu Chen's hand. This guy is really evil. Su Qinjiang and Wu Yurong, seeing this scene, thought to themselves, "This woman seems to have something going on with my husband." He even called her little sister earlier. Lei Cheng exclaimed excitedly, "Brother, this is a good job. Compared to the method of chopping off his hands and feet, this is much more effective. Let him get lost. Everyone has worked hard all night, so go back and rest. I've got people looking after Menying, so don't worry." Wu Chen said to Yurong, "Sister Wu, you go back first. I have something to say to Qinjiang." "Okay, see you later." Qinjiang asked happily, "Honey, do you want to get your new little sister a set of pajamas?" Wu Chen waved his hand. "Ah Huang is not my new little sister. We're friends." Ah Huang also spoke up. "That's right. We just met tonight," Qinjiang exclaimed. "Oh, is that so? My husband and I seem to have known each other for half a day before." Hearing this, Ah Huang whispered to Wu Chen, Hey, why is this woman suddenly showing off like she's better than me? You and the people around you are really strange." Wu Chen changed the subject. All right, let's talk business. Ah Huang, there's still a big task that needs your help." His eyes became sharp. "Qinjiang, this Lei Yu matter is not that simple. He won't admit defeat. He thinks his teammate, Xu Zhenyuan, ruined the plan, so he will personally arrange another attack. There will be another incident of Jianfu jewelry poisoning. Because we helped Lei Cheng, he wants to destroy us. He wants everyone in the world to know that whoever helps Lei Cheng is his enemy. Ah Huang, you have to write another program. It has to be fast. It's still a nanorobot application, but this time, it needs to be installed on all of Jianfu's jewelry to collect the business trajectory of all the jewelry they sell." Ah Huang quickly understood the problem. If something really happens, based on the trajectory of those related to the jewelry, we can trace back to the culprit. Wu Chen urged her, "Since you understand, hurry up and work. The equipment in that room may not be as good as yours, but it's not bad either." Ah Huang rushed away. "The program is simple. It'll be done soon. I think nanorobots are more interesting. Take me to work later." However, Wu Chen embraced Qinjiang. "You work on the program first. I'm a little tired and need to sleep with Qinjiang." Ah Huang was so angry that she almost exploded. "Why can you sleep while I have to work? Am I your pal?" Wu Chen replied calmly, "If something exciting happens, you can't sleep, right? If you finish working, you can't sleep. Isn't this your habit?" Ah Huang blushed. "You're like a round worm in my stomach. How do you understand me so well?" Qinjiang urged Wu Chen, "Honey, let's go to sleep. Don't bother our pal with her work anymore." Ah Huang shouted angrily, Hey. Who's your pal? I was your little sister before." Wu Chen and Qinjiang entered the room, not forgetting to tell Ah Huang, "All right, Ah Huang, go to work." Then, he turned to Qinjiang with a playful smile. "So, what do you want to play today, Qinjiang?" Qinjiang giggled mischievously. "You know me so well, hubby. Today, I'm a courtesan who's been caught for cheating a wealthy client. Can you forgive this humble servant?" Wu Chen responded with enthusiasm. "Of course not. You must be severely punished." Immediately after, Only moans and gasps could be heard. Oh Won couldn't concentrate with these sounds in the background. She wondered, what are these strange sounds? I'm so curious. Driven by curiosity, Oh Won decided to approach Kinjiang's room to eavesdrop. Master, please don't hit me anymore. This humble servant is willing to serve you well. Hearing this, Oh Won was even more confused. She muttered, didn't they go to sleep? What are they doing? She pressed her ear against the door to listen. I can't stop hitting you. Come up here and do it yourself. Finally, Oh Won understood what was happening. Her face flushed red like a tomato. She returned to her room, holding her head and telling herself, hear no evil, see no evil, work, work. However, her mind was filled with images of Wu Chen and Kinjiang's intimacy, and the words she just heard echoed in her ears. I can't stop hitting you. Come up here and do it yourself. Oh Won felt like her head was about to explode. Now her mind was full of strange images, making it impossible to concentrate on work. A while later, Wu Chen came to find her little sister. Is the program finished? Oh Won nodded, her eyes dark circles resembling those of a panda. Just finished. Wu Chen looked at her appearance and sighed. Why did you work yourself to this state? Isn't this program a piece of cake for you? Oh Won replied frankly, next time. Don't be so stimulating. I almost died. But I also wrote a program for you with integrated installation. You just need to make a simple control panel and two people can automatically install it. Wu Chen smiled and rubbed her head. Thank you, our Oh Won is so talented. Oh Won responded irritably. Who's with you at this moment? Kinjiang also arrived. Wu Chen instructed her, Kinjiang, in the next 2 days, all Jinfu stores must cease operations for rectification externally. Use XU Genuine as an excuse. Internally, secretly recall the jewelry to uniformly install the nanorobots Qianchen, and I can handle it. This plan of yours won't be leaked, right? Wu Chen kissed her cheek. I still have to go to Shanghai. We also need to be wary of the Xiong family taking advantage of the situation with Dao Menying's poisoning. He turned to Oh Won, little sister, let's go. 3 hours later, in Shanghai, Zhuang Shadi was busy with the filming of the new movie. Everyone had been reviewing the script for days, and today was the official costume rehearsal. Wu Chen stopped Zhou Yi Yi. Wait a moment. He took Zhou Yi's costume, surprising her. Mr. Wu, what is this? Wu Chen carefully examined it. The incident with Dao Menying's poisoning cannot be repeated on you. Zhou Yi hugged Wu Chen emotionally. Thank you, Mr. Wu, Wu Chen affirmed. Soon, you will be a big star. We must be prepared for anything. This costume is fine, Zhou Yi. Go and try it on. I'll check the others. As Wu Chen checked the other costumes, he discovered a problem. Sure enough, as I expected, these small blades are meant to ruin the faces of our actresses, Mr. Wu. Last time the script was leaked, and we didn't investigate thoroughly. The person planted by the Xiong family is getting bolder. We need to find a way to expose the insider. Wu Chen remained calm. The most capable person of the Xiong family is still abroad and hasn't made a move yet. The current manager has failed twice, so he can only take advantage of the chaos. Don't worry too much, we just need to do a good job with security. As for the insider, let's keep them for now. Don't they want to copy our storyline? Then I'll add more plot points and see how they copy it. If they copy too much, it won't fit into one movie anymore. If we split it into 2 parts, the second part will be released next year. By then, our movie will be almost finished, right? Wu Chen smiled. Therefore, our main task is to ensure that filming and broadcasting are on schedule. Our film studio won't be ready for use until next year at the earliest. I plan to take the film crew to Hong Kong to shoot the indoor scenes first. The faster we shoot, the faster my little sister can do the post-production. I can't handle everything alone. You have to come with me to Hong Kong. No problem, Mr. Wu. When are we leaving? Wu Chen replied with a serious expression. We'll leave tomorrow. The next day, in another location, the eldest young master of the Xiong family, Xiong Shangbi, shouted angrily, What use are you? You can't even cause a little trouble for a small company. The 4th young master of the Xiong family, Xiong Yudong, explained, Big brother, this is not our fault. They must be afraid of the Leiyu incident, so they fled to Hong Kong, but can Bao Zhenhui in Hong Kong protect them? I remember, when we were young, Bao Zhenhui really liked second sister. Big brother, why don't you let second sister go to Hong Kong to play? Then, Xiong Yudong immediately called his sister, Xiang Zianon. She said, going to Hong Kong again? Are you asking me to tease Bao Zhenhui? Your minds are still like elementary school students, isn't that right? There's someone named Wu Chen, who's more interesting than Bao Zhenhui and Ding Rulong. Trust me one more time, but if you're lying to me, don't blame me for coming back and kicking your asses. At the same time, in Hong Kong, young Master Bao said to Wu Chen, Brother Wu, you're amazing. You're more professional than any professional director I've met in recent years. It's a pity that the Shanghai film industry is currently in decline and it's difficult to develop further. I want to follow you and make a living, but I'm a little embarrassed. Young Master Bao, there are thousands of ways to make money. Although we can't cooperate on filming this time, I have other plans. Brother Wu, what other projects do you have? Tell me about them. At this moment, Xiaonon called young Master Bao Zhenhui after filming with me last time. Didn't you say you wouldn't be involved in filming anymore? Why do you have that feeling again recently, Sister Xiaonon? No. Before young Master Bao could finish speaking, Zianon interrupted him. No more talking. Come and see my new toy tomorrow. Young Master Bao looked at Wu Chen with an embarrassed expression. This is funny, Brother Wu, I'm afraid this will interrupt your filming. Wu Chen asked, is she the second young miss of the Xiong family? Young Master Bao broke out in a cold sweat at the mention of Xiaonon. Everything I've touched has been burned to ashes. She's always been my nemesis since childhood. Wu Chen's eyes sharpened as he thought to himself, whether it's a blessing or a curse, it's all destined. Since the Xiong family is determined to cause trouble, it's better to directly confront this troublemaker. At least it's better than those to secretly causing trouble behind the scenes. This is also the reason why I came to